I would like to just make a little pitch to everyone. This is why you should listen to your neighborhood annoying libertarian playing Dungeons and Dragons in his basement. Like 10 years ago, is when the first major legalization for recreational pot was on the ballot in California. It was Proposition G. It wasn't. I think it was 19. And it lost. It was the first time in a generation that people had tried to do a full legalization bill. Up till then, it had been like 24 medical marijuana, like the white people exception to the drug laws, bills that had successfully gone past. People had noticed that, oh, hey, look, the place didn't go to hell. Maybe we should do this more. But the guy who jumped the line was a grower. Like all the people who'd been activists doing marijuana legalization forever, like, no, full legalization, that's too soon. We have a process. We do it like this. And he's like, screw that. I want to be legal. And so guy who ran a dispensary funded this whole thing. It got like 47% of the vote. I remember at the time very distinctly as a native Californian because of all of the ways that the editorial boards, of which I used to belong to at the LA Times, treated this. All of the headlines about this proposition, which 10 years later, like, this is now like half the country is like this. But all the headlines back there are like, what were they smoking? Reefer madness. All of these nervous little ninny liberal Democratic voting fucktards who work for newspapers who spent decades laughing at assholes like me because, my God, what are you going to do? Legalize marijuana? Yeah, fuck you. And I'm going to legalize mushrooms next, cocaine next, and I'm going to sell heroin to your kids because I'm right and you're wrong. You were the handmaiden to the police state, and don't come at me like you're fucking for criminal justice in 2020 when we've been talking about this shit for 50 years. So we were right.
Yes.
They were wrong.
We want to isolate just the I'm going to sell heroin to your kids.
Guys, on a loop.